as they'll be playing against the Golden State. They won all 4 games against this team last season. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight, is one of the most exciting and effortless. Maybe the best shooter of all time. You ready to go that far?
Of all time?
You ready to go that far?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons. I just say that
he won a championship.
Yes, he won a championship.
He's up there with us now. He's in the house.
He's in the house.
He can get in the party.
But Reggie Miller and Ray Allen had done it over a longer block of time.
Not like Steph Curry done it.
But he's done it bigger in a shorter span. So I will still go with my 2 guys, Reggie and Ray.
You know, his career from three-point, Ernie, he's 44%, which is insane. And listen, he's not taking 1 or 2 a game. He's taking 9 three-pointers a game. Long three-pointers, deep, off the dribble. Splaka Kataya.
And that's why I say he makes it look
effortless.
Time for tip-off as we send it to Kevin Harlan.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against Denver. And guys, it could have gone either way. Nearly won that one by 2.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot. We all know about the Splash Brothers, but it seems everyone on Golden State now can hit a 3. They set a franchise record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible.
Wow.
I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so good going small. I mean, they did lead the league in three-point percentage last year, making almost 40% of those threes.
Carter with the bucket.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here is Livingston. His last outing, he had 8 points. Misfires after coming off the pick. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
God, the skill set and what makes him so difficult to guard. He told me he's very slippery in the post. You think you have him contained, and he'll just wiggle around his guy for a layup. We can never act as if he has nowhere to go down low. He finds space and room all the time. Guys?
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now, here's Ariza. He had 19 points in the win against New Orleans. And Green gets it to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Yao. Carter for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Ariza. LeBron outside. From deep. The Rockets with another miss. Golden State's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their impact this season.
And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Livingston dishes to Green. No good with the triple.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosh. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Pass to Livingston. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Hey, guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosh back out on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone, and I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
Count that one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Green. He has 6.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And here's LeBron outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Livingston kicks to Green. Here's Bogut. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Livingston passes to Thompson. The drive by Green. The three. Shot is no good. And it's Houston the other way.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Here's Livingston. Good work defensively by Yao.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Houston with a big grid substitution here. Kevin Durant's checked in for Bosh. Jordan comes in for James. James Harden, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Steph Curry. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Trevor Ariza. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. And the Rockets with possession here. The Warriors making the shot. Kicks it out to Harden. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Barnes. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Barnes has got his first 2 points of the night.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Jordan. Offensive rebound. Yeah. And he goes in for the dunk.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And Maurice Spates, the bucket on the assist from Green. Spates has got his second bucket.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And that one's good.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. And Green gets it to go. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Iguodala's drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Iverson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Here's Spates. And again, no good by Golden State. And at the end of one, both teams. And head coach Kevin McHale doing well in Houston. He certainly has a fan in his shooting guard, James Harden.
He listens to us. He takes our input and our feedback on games and what do we think and how we feel about certain situations. And he's a player coach. He's played, so he knows the game.
Well, there's no doubt there's great respect that Harden is showing for Coach Kevin McHale, which is what you need sometimes as a coach. You've got to command that respect from your players.
It's kind of like a honeymoon period. When it's clicking, it's like magic, and you just try to keep it going. But it all comes down to the coach listening, sharing, and taking the players' input seriously. Kevin has that instinct, having been around so many great teams.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they piled up all the points.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, Durant is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Carter. Then it's Iverson. And it's Bosh in at the 5 spot. They get it again. Spates. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end. And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. That one goes. Count. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And he finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Rick, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Now Iguodala following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. And it's Iguodala missing. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. LeBron, he's checked in for Houston. Curry comes in for Iverson. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. Back to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. Ariza outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Houston in the lead. Here's Curry. Here's Bosh. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Snatched up. Carter with the block. James kicks to Carter. Poked loose. It's stolen by Ariza. Here's Iguodala, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Well, looking back on last season, you could see the Rockets were tough at home. They just were relentless at going at teams.
Yeah, how about a 30-11 record last year? And a lot of close ones for them, but that home crowd at times could just really will them to victory.
As it did help in the series against the Clippers last year in the playoffs. So for the Rockets, Yao comes in for Chris Bosh. And it's Harden in for Jordan. The Warriors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He urged them to do everything possible to create open looks for each other. Talked about setting picks, running more set plays, anything to shake free of that defense. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Bogut, and the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
Another miss by Bogut. That's 7 points for Barnes.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Well, the Warriors did zip the ball around very well last year, Clark. They led the league, as Greg was just talking about, led the league in assists per game. It wasn't even close. Over 27 assists per game as a team.
Yeah, 28 times they had 30 or more assists. In 2014, the team that led in that category was the Spurs. They did it only 16 times. A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Barbosa kicks to Thompson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Barnes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And that one's good by LeBron.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Screen by Bogut. Barnes passes to Barbosa. Bogut trying to get open. Barbosa's shot is off.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Green, the screen. Back to Barbosa. Uncovered. And it's Barbosa again missing. Outside Curry. Carter outside. Nice D from Bogut.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough.
And the first half comes to
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be breaking down all the action for you. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, quite simply, their bench showed up tonight. And when I say showed up, I'm talking about on the offensive end because they were scoring in bunches. Now,
and that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We're going to sit right here and wait for the end of the game and talk at you again.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. For Houston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
And they take the lead. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Deflects the pass. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Houston. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's LeBron with the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Jordan, he's checked in for Carter. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Steph Curry. It's Ariza on the wing. And again, no good by Gold. State.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Durant's checked in for LeBron. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. Warriors trail by 5. Livingston dishes to Green. Kicks to Ariza. Green, the screen. Spates, the pass to Ariza. Some nice passing by Golden State here. They get the rebound, and Green gets it to go.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Takes the 13-footer. Again, Yao missing.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Iverson.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the final. Impressive work.
Yao can't hit.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
No problems knocking that one down. And that's 19 points for Draymond Green.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. And he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Barnes is checked in for Ariza. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
Jordan kicks to Harden, shoots, and too long on the shot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Spates, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
James checked in for the Rockets.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise made it to the finals. They had a lot of pressure on them to win and finish things off, but they got it done and did it in emphatic fashion, winning on the road. The title solidified them as one of the all-time outstanding teams in NBA history.
And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Vince Carter, he's checked in for Houston. Curry comes in for Allen Iverson. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Klay Thompson comes in for Draymond Green. For 3, Barbosa. It's rebounded by Houston. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The 3 from Harden. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
It's stolen by Bogut.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Timeout called. The Rockets. The number 1 overall pick in 2005, Andrew Bogut. Great expectations, Greg, for the big Aussie coming in.
Yeah, I mean, a phenomenal rebounder and rim protector. He's got that high basketball IQ from a defensive standpoint. You know, and on offense, he averaged over 20 points a game in college. He's an instinctive passer, just not much more you could ask for. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Carter right side. Iguodala with the steal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Bogut atop the key. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Rockets trail. Inside. And James throws it down.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Bosch kicks to Curry. Off target with that shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Warriors leading by 3. Steph Curry's out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Yao. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Carter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Pass to Ariza. Pulls up on the wing. Rockets with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Livingston dishes to Ariza. Green kicks to Bogut. Floats one up. Yao with the block. Down low, here's Carter, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Kerr. And here's Green outside. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Jordan. Shot's good.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Ariza against Durant. Green with a screen for Ariza. Rebound by Yao.
Well, he's gone without a field goal, and that certainly is below par for him. His team has still found a way to get it done. Well, it's no wonder he's a bit cold. He's used to getting a lot more shots than he has today.
Livingston passes to Green. No good with the triple. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Ariza goes in. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Ariza. That's now 22 points for Klay Thompson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggression.
Bogut and Durant sends it back. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and he gets it to go.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Dishes to Thompson, and stolen by Jordan. And it's Houston on the break. Durant's got the ball. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Livingston dishes to Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Rare you'll see him miss such.
It's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thompson in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Thompson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
Chris Bosh is checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Iguodala's checked in. James has a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. The pass to Jordan. Here's Yao. Goes back up. He lays it in. Yao's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Thompson with the bucket.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 11 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
And so here is Golden State. Shot freed up. Nice work off the pit. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. And finished off by Bogut.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're in front by 3. 1:35 left in the game. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. To the inside. And Curry throws it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
From 17 feet out. Can't hit. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. Here's Bogut. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of no matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Yao. Harden comes in for LeBron. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Steph Curry. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Ariza comes in for Draymond Green. Barnes, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Sean Livingston. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Harden, that's good.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
James Harden. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Iverson against Barbosa. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.